A 5,700-ton giant cut wide open on the shipyard floor before its maiden voyage is the stark reality facing the United Kingdom Royal Navy in 2026. The British Type 31 frigate program has collided with a brutal tactical crisis as engineers at the Rosyth dockyard are forced to drastically alter the hull of the lead ship, HMS Venturer, to fit American Mk-41 strike-length vertical launching systems. This desperate structural surgery proves that the original budget-driven design of this massive warship left it dangerously defenseless against modern saturation strikes. Without this critical modification, leading global defense analysts argue that these vessels would be entirely useless in a high-intensity conflict, leaving them dangerously exposed to long-range anti-ship missiles. The stakes could not be higher for the United Kingdom because billions of pounds and the survival of their future surface fleet are now trapped in a race against time. On paper, their only tactical salvation would be an expensive and unproven combination of complex software integration and physical reconstruction. Why did British naval planners build a massive 5,700-ton warship with zero long-range strike capabilities, only to rip it apart before it could even sail? Before we go on, if you want to understand the hidden chess moves shaping global naval power, subscribe to the channel right now. Do you think the Royal Navy made a brilliant tactical course correction, or is this a devastating procurement failure? And tell me where you're watching from. To understand this tactical crisis, we must look back to 2019, when the United Kingdom Ministry of Defense chose the Arrowhead 140 design by Babcock International. The core objective was to build 5 warships at a strict budget of £250 million per ship to quickly boost the dwindling numbers of the surface fleet. To achieve this aggressive price point, planners severely stripped down the weapon configuration. On paper, the original design was meant only for lower intensity policing and maritime security operations in places like the Persian Gulf. It relied heavily on short-range assets carrying only a Bofors 57mm main gun, 2 Bofors 40mm secondary guns, and 12 Sea Scepter anti-air missiles with a limited range of 25 kilometers. Crucially, the vessel completely lacked organic long-range anti-ship missiles or advanced towed array sonar systems for submarine detection. It was a giant hull with the teeth of a patrol boat. However, recent conflicts from 2022 through 2025 completely destroyed this peacetime strategic theory. The naval warfare reality in the Black Sea and the Red Sea proved that even non-state actors armed with low-cost one-way attack drones and land-based anti-ship ballistic missiles could easily threaten modern warships. In this deadly new environment, a 5,700-ton frigate with no long-range offensive strike options becomes a massive target rather than a deterrent. This glaring tactical vulnerability sparked a fierce behind-the-scenes dispute between Babcock International and the Ministry of Defense over inflation and soaring engineering costs. The frantic effort to redesign the internal spaces of HMS Venturer to accommodate heavier weapons completely broke the original low-cost economic model. Modifying a warship while it is already under construction requires rerouting miles of complex electrical cabling and adding thick structural steel reinforcements to handle the massive backblast of long-range missiles. This sudden reality check has turned a cheap shipbuilding project into an expensive race for survival. To patch this critical vulnerability, the United Kingdom Ministry of Defense initiated a dramatic tactical pivot. The primary salvation for the Type 31 frigate lies in the integration of 32 Mark 41 strike-length vertical launching system cells. This hardware upgrade completely transforms the operational profile of the vessel. Unlike the original limited configurations, the strike-length variant of the Mark 41 system allows HMS Venturer to carry heavy offensive weaponry used by major North Atlantic Treaty Organization fleets. This includes the Tomahawk land attack cruise missile, which possesses a combat range exceeding 1,600 kilometers, and the modern naval strike missile developed by Kongsberg, which provides high subsonic sea-skimming anti-ship capabilities at ranges over 185 kilometers. Furthermore, this modular infrastructure creates space for the future integration of advanced anti-air and hypersonic interceptors like the SM-6 missile system. According to strategic assessments by the International Institute for Strategic Studies, this modification significantly alters the regional naval balance. Over the next 3 to 12 months, as HMS Venturer undergoes intensive system testing and integration with the Tactico's combat management system, the warship will evolve from a simple patrol asset into a formidable frontline combatant. In a simulated high-intensity scenario in the North Atlantic or the Indo Pacific region, an upgraded Type 31 can operate as a heavily armed escort within a larger carrier strike group. It can seamlessly share targeting data with American and Australian warships using standard military data links. This creates a distributed lethality network capable of countering advanced subsurface threats from Russia or pacing competitors in Asia. By transforming these vessels into true multi-mission frigates, the Royal Navy ensures that its forward deployed presence possesses the necessary firepower to survive independent operations in contested waters worldwide. This engineering crisis over the Type 31 frigate exposes a profound dilemma between two opposing military philosophies. Naval planners find themselves caught in a high-stakes choice between cost-effective mass and survivable lethality. The original strategic plan assumed that the Royal Navy could rely on a large fleet of low-cost, minimally armed vessels to maintain a global presence while leaving high-intensity combat duties to a few expensive warships like the Type 26. However, the rapid evolution of modern missile warfare has completely shattered this peacetime logic. The ultimate lesson of the HMS Venturer reconstruction is that cheap warships are an expensive illusion because bringing an underarmed hull into a modern contested environment is a liability that no nation can afford. The United Kingdom chose to spend hundreds of millions of pounds to rectify this mistake on the shipyard floor, rather than sending its sailors to sea with inadequate protection. While this sudden tactical turn significantly enhances the defensive and offensive capabilities of the fleet, it introduces severe financial strains and delays into an already stretched procurement timeline. The true test over the coming years will be whether the United Kingdom can actually afford to purchase the expensive missile inventories needed to fill these newly installed Mark 41 vertical launching system cells. Do you believe that this sudden modification of the Type 31 program is a brilliant example of flexible adaptation to modern threats, or is it a damning indictment of poor long-term strategic planning by the Ministry of Defense? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below and let us know what you think. If you enjoyed this deep tactical analysis, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss our next defense update. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.